Good afternoon, everyone. Do I remember? I had a moment there. I was like, how do I switch? How do I switch? You just press the button, Mary. It's all very easy. But hello, Goblin Tuesday. Hello. I'm back. Thanks for putting up with my unexpected 34 months. 34 months of being subscribed, contrary to popular belief. Pregnancy is prepping you for grown-worthy mum jokes. Oh man, you know what? I am very excited for you and Cinema Buns to just fully lean into the terrible mom and dad jokes. Buttons are hard. Thank you for understanding, Goblin. Oh man, well thank you for the 34 months. It truly is, that's so many months. That's too many, some might say. You're gonna be insufferable parents, truly. Oh, but like in the best way. Insufferable to the kids. We'll all think it's funny. Or all grown, but it'll be like in a supportive way. Oh. But yes, I'm back after my hiatus. I think I talked a bit about it. It feels like it's been so long. It's only been, I guess it's been like a week and a half. No, how long? Well, because my last stream was also a Witness stream, so it must have been a Monday was my last stream. Yes, because then I went away for a Tuesday rehearsal and then came back on a Thursday, but then was like, I can't use my voice anymore. So my week and a half hiatus, which was supposed to be just like a 1 or 2 stream hiatus, turned into a 3 stream hiatus. And I think I did talk about it a bit on stream, that I was a last minute subbing in for a chorister in a choir concert. I haven't performed in a very, very long time, like a good 9 years since I've performed, and a good 15 since I was in this particular choir. So the break, the 6 years, I guess maybe it's more like 14 years. Anyway, the 5 to 6 years between being in the choir and the last time I performed was also without performances. I think I maybe did 1 or 2 I was in a university choir for a second. So I maybe did 1 or 2 of those when I was 20. But otherwise it's been a long time. So between having 2.5 weeks to learn all the music and having not performed in a very long time, the vocal fatigue was real, because I was practicing a lot and I hadn't been regularly singing in a while, so my voice wasn't prepared for it. And I think I would have been tired from the amount of practicing I was doing regardless. So I just had to go on vocal rest. You think I need a Scream Award now since I had a rest before? Yeah, just a full. If I didn't have upstairs neighbors, and if I'll stream from the car on the highway, and that way I can scream without alarming anybody. Oh, but yeah. But it was really fun. It was a lot of work, and it was stressful, but I don't know. It was much more fun than it was stressful. Just yell, I had to rest my voice before, and now I can use it. They'll understand. Surely they will. Yeah. What's not to understand about that? Oh, yeah. Yep. But yeah, no, it was good music. It was fun music. The only downside was I didn't get to see the rest of the concert. I originally had a ticket for this concert. I was going to watch it. So I did miss out on seeing. I could kind of hear from the green room. I could kind of hear the other choir groups. it's like one big choir divided into different age groups. So it was the other age groups I didn't get to hear as much. I got to hear the teens rehearse some of their songs, including like a cool an absolutely sick arrangement of the Aurora song, The Apple Tree, or Apple Tree, I think it's just called. It was just a very, very cool arrangement. Vancouver Youth Choir has a really great performance of that arrangement on YouTube that I just found. So, if you're curious to hear what the choral version of that song is, I highly recommend checking it out. It's a well done arrangement in that, like, I think it does a good job of turning that song into a choral piece, while keeping like the energy and the vibe of it, but like leaning into what makes choral cool. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, it was sick, and it was cool to watch them do it. And but I think it went really well. I didn't mess up anything. I thought I would at least mess up. There was 2 of the pieces, so that we did, I guess 6 pieces total. 5 pieces with the group that I was in, and then there was the combined choir that was all the choirs singing together did 1 piece. And that was the only one of those pieces that I had ever sung before, but I did realize that when I was in choir 15 years ago, that the verses, or at least 2 of the 3 verses, something like that, were solos, so I never had to learn the words, so I did have to memorize that piece. 5 of the 6 pieces had to be memorized. One of them had been cut, and so I wasn't given the music to learn, and then a week in, the other choristers were like, but we worked on it so hard, look, we can do it. And so it got added back in, so then I had to learn it in like a week. I guess it was more like a week and a half. But fortunately, that was a really easy song. Another great one called On Children. There's a choir called Isla that has a great recording of it on YouTube as well. So anyway, I'll stop yammering because I don't want to play for too long. I mean, I do want to play for too long, but I have a whole bunch to do this week. But I guess that's why I was missing. I technically only had to miss Thursday last week because Thursday was our 4-hour dress rehearsal. So I wouldn't have been able to stream anyway. But the Monday and then the Thursday before that, I just opted not to because I needed to be on vocal rest. I'd wore my voice out. So appreciate the patience there. It was fun. Oh yeah, so yeah, like one piece that we got to do with music, that was the hardest piece, but we at least got to do it with music. Though I got very close to having it memorized too, because I worked on it really, really hard, even though we got to use it with music because it was the harder piece. But yeah, so So 1 piece with music, and then 4 pieces in our group without music, 2 of those with movement, and then the full group combined choir without music. And I had to stand on a little stool, and that was scary. It was too small. I'm too old and bad at balance to stand on a little stool. But it's because we had the full choir with, so it was like we had the risers, and then we needed more. We needed more places to put choristers. So then I'm also going on a trip somewhat last minute, visiting some family for their birthday, which I had like loosely planned on doing, and then was like, oh, I might not be able to, and then last minute was like, okay, maybe I am able to. Oh, Saberni's going, okay, I'll go. So kind of last minute going on a trip. So I will be gone for another week there, and then I'll be maybe back What are our dates? I guess the 28th would be my next stream after. So I'm hopefully going to stream this Thursday still. But then we'll be gone for the following week. So the stream that would be on the 21st and the 24th, I will not be doing. And then hopefully we'll be back the 28th. I think there is a small chance that once we get to the end of April and into May, I don't know what my schedule looks like anymore. There's supposed to be like upcoming work to do. So I will keep you posted. We are inching back towards chaos schedule time. So that's what's going on with me. Things are a little up in the air, a little chaotic. So that's why I'm going to try and keep today's stream a little shorter, even though there's like, what I want to do actually is just like finish this game today. So like before I go on the break, I just like finish. But I have no idea how long these puzzles will take me. It's when I get stuck in this game, I really get stuck. So, I think it's a little too ambitious. I think I might as well aim for a shorter stream and then we'll come back and we'll finish it up. Hopefully on the 28th. Yeah, I think I'll aim for, again, I guess I shouldn't promise anything until I know for sure what my schedule looks like after that. But if I have a free day, then I will try and finish it on the 28th. But we'll see. I'll keep you all posted. You know what? This seems like a good time. Let me pop out of the game for a second. You guys can't see it, but the sound will disappear. Let me just real quick throw my socials back into the chat, because that is where I will update y'all on schedule changes and when I'm back and whether or not I will be streaming on the 28th and thereafter. May 1st, I guess, would be the next Thursday stream. This Thursday, I should be able to stream. If it'll be Dragon Age Inquisition and it'll be side quests. But it will be like character, like your companion side quests. So still worth tuning in for. Still going to be some exciting stuff. But yeah, that's the plan there. And then at some point I will do my dragon hunting stream, but that won't be on a Thursday. That'll be I will sneak that in on a morning sometime. I was gonna do it this week, and this week suddenly is very busy for me. So now that I won't be here next week, I have to do more this week. So anyway, with all that being said, long intro. Stop with this long intro. Let's dive into the game. Okay, I'm going to run back. This is where we left off. I'm going to run back and look at... Oh, no. Okay, look at the puzzles we solved last time because... Oh, I didn't put on my C-bands. Oh, well. We're just risking it. Yeah. Okay, so yes, okay, so these kind of worked like, right, they have to be in pairs. Okay, just two together. Okay, sorry, I have to remind myself how the puzzle stuff we unlocked last time worked. So they have to be in pairs. They work like the squares in that they can't be... They got to be separated from other colors. I guess just other colors of their shape. Yes. Right, and then if a square was the same color as a star, then it counts as a star, so you have to either separate it if it's in a pair of two, or you have to include it if there's only one of the color that you need, because the stars need to be in pairs. Okay. Yes. Yes, okay. Okay, I think I remember enough to keep going. I would have forgotten the pair thing. That they have to be in pairs, so good thing I did that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Was it you? Or are you the direction I'm going in? I'm already lost. No. This is... Yeah, I think I gotta wait for this to connect somewhere here so I can run straight there, because this I remember the store last time. It's on a timer, so it doesn't stay open. And I did try and run all the way down, but you have to go all the way down and all the way up, and it seemed impossible. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just gotta be faster, but I'm gonna solve stuff around it first, and hopefully that'll answer that question. Okay. Okay. Yes, so already problematic. Because I need to divide these two, I think. But I also need to keep them together. Wait, how is that possible? Oh no, are we going to start immediately being flummoxed? Okay. Oh, I can do them together. Because they're... Right, this isn't... It's only the squares that have to be. Okay. 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 We're okay, everybody. I was about to make that much harder for myself than it needed to be. Oh, you're interesting. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. You're interesting too. But you have to be divided. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, those two, yeah, that was silly. Okay. Ooh, oh, this is, oh. Hey, this is hard. Okay. But how do I divide you? But then you're still together. Then how do I divide you from you? Oh no. Okay. Also, that orange needs to be with another orange. Oh, you're by... Oh, wait, okay, so I felt like I was on the right track there. Oh. No, I'm not. This? Because they can be divided from each other. Oh, no, but... No, okay. Okay, yes. Okay, great, great, great. Okay. These groups of threes, they're gonna be the end of me. Okay. See, I want to do that, but that's going to leave us in a tricky orange situation. This? Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Okay. No, because you need to be... How do I do this without blocking? I feel like these guys have to be together. Just because of where the start is. Do we need to be able to zig? Coffee, coffee, coffee. Who decided to place these purple stars like that? Or I guess magenta? I don't know. Whatever color you'd call that. Then what do I do with those two oranges? Yeah, it's like I gotta somehow cut this off too. I mean, obviously, yeah, okay. It's like, let's just make sure I'm not missing anything obvious. Yeah, like... Although interesting that only the oranges seem to be a problem here. That's true, okay. So can I find a way to... No, I cannot. Because then how do I... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is the problem with starting in the middle of a tutorial area. It was just going too long last time. I had to stop. But I now know you gotta finish. This would have tripped me up at the end of last stream anyway. I feel fairly confident. Okay. I just need to stare at it for a while. Maybe I was like, I need to take my headphone out. I gotta get rid of the there's a humming. And the humming is sometimes like, I don't know, helpful to hear. And sometimes I'm like, all I can hear is it. This is also me and listening to music while I work. Is sometimes it's helpful and makes it so that I can focus better, and sometimes it's too much and it's distracting. And it has nothing to do with whether or not the music has lyrics or not. It totally has to do with where my brain's at that day. And I can't explain it. But just sometimes it good, sometimes it not good. Okay. Totally get that. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's, yeah, because I've certainly heard people that feel strongly one way or the other, and for me it definitely flips. It's just, the problem is I like cut things off if I go like that. I feel like it is going to be some weird shape like this, but obviously it's like I gotta figure out how to divide those off. It's because you have to like somehow get to the edge in order to like make multiple cutoffs. And with the way they're positioned here, I don't know how to do that. Now just let me go through here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I could jump away for... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Jump away for a second, I guess, and start working on this. But this I'm like, this is going to break my brain for sure, because remember how badly these shapes broke my brain? And it looks like they're going to be in the color situation. Now, hopefully they don't need to be in pairs. But if they do need to... Oof. Yeah, this is already tricky. Okay. Because I could go like... No, because I would need to... Yeah, I don't know that going over here is going to help, because it's... I knew it. I knew looking at it. It was good. These shapes, okay, trying to remember all the rules of them is like they can be in the same thing together. So like this shape would be fine. Stuff like that. But they can't overlap. They have to both be included. And then these two have to be together. But how? Because I think I have to like this shape has to be like that. If I start including like this in it, then that counts as an L shape and not as a line. Which means my gut feeling is like, oh, so I have to have it like this shape. But then but in order for that shape to work, I have to include this in it somehow, but it's down low. So how do I do that? Maybe it will be okay with me. Yeah, no, okay. Because yeah, this doesn't count. Damn. I have no idea how to do this one. If it was a weird shaped one. Alright, well, back to the other one. Oh boy. We're running out of puzzles. I mean, I think I should go back to the boat at some point, because there's got to be other areas to get to. Because it's still, but yeah, it's like the only thing I have left to figure out is the triangles. I think the triangles is the only tutorial area, or the only thing I've seen that I don't know how it works. There may be other things that I don't know how they work, and I just haven't seen them on other puzzles. So in theory, once I get through this area and the triangle area, I will have all the knowledge that I need to solve all the stuff in town. And I have... Oh, I found the end area with the lasers at one point, and I could see how many areas I still... or how many beams I still had left to get. I don't remember how many. 3 or 4, maybe? As many as 6. As few as 3. I don't remember. That was years ago, guys. Okay. Damn, that's close. Okay. What if I tried going in the other direction? Is there... No, because where the pink is there is different. That won't divide that up. Yeah, that pink there makes that not viable. And that gets too many oranges. No, but then that's not enough oranges. See, but what I liked about my zigzag was that I got a cutoff point. Like that. There, those two I don't have to worry about anymore. Okay. Hey, that looks like it could be it. Hooray! Okay. Okay, okay. Alright. Okay. Sorry, that was me just checking my phone. I don't know how much this mic picks up in terms of background noise, actually. So I don't know if you can hear when I get text messages and stuff. That is something I intend to do, is play around with mic settings to figure out, because I do feel like I have too variable of a voice. My volume, you know, when I get overexcited, I really get loud, and then the mic gets crunchy, which has improved since I got the new mic, but I definitely attacks it still. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay. No problem. Oh, okay. No, that also is no problem. I wonder if there were ways to solve it because it offered me multiple ends. Oh, you're... Yeah, it's like, you're tricky. You are a tricksy one. Uh-oh. Nah? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, so that's the end of that. Oh, we're behind the castle now. Okay. Okay. So where are you gonna meet up? Okay. Alright, back to the shape one. Oh no. Are there any others I can solve before that? It doesn't look like it. I don't think so. Not unless I can race to that one area. Okay. Yeah, because you got something there. So at some point... Yeah. There's stuff for me to unlock over there. Okay. Okay, what do I do with you? It's like, if I could separate them... I don't know how to do that without overlapping, because they're too far away to do a 4, and like, that's too many. And then I could go like that, and that would have been beautiful, but there's too many! Okay, so what if... It's close. What if... I do this? Yeah. Okay. This could be another case of... Oh no. Oh, Okay. I was gonna do, like, this, but that cuts us off, so that's not good. Oh, if only I could come back around this way. Okay. See, I'm not even sure. This block here is to stop me from solving it a certain way. But that can help me think outside the box, because it's like, okay, it wants to stop me from making this shape over here, which means that would be a way to solve it if that was possible, which means perhaps there's a similar thing I can do elsewhere. I mean, I don't know that it would, because I don't know how you'd connect these two without... I just don't overthink it. Okay, No, this won't work. This won't work. See, that wouldn't include that. Yeah, I can't really make an H because I can't go back. See the code. See the code. Oh no, I'm going through this coffee really fast. See, it's already been like 40 minutes. My goal was to hopefully get through this tutorial area, but maybe I won't. But then I'll be in the same position I was before, where I take a week off, and you know what I have to do is I just have to like actually watch my own streams when I come back to remind myself, oh yeah, this is what the puzzle was. I don't know that it would have helped me that much, but at least maybe it would get me back into the puzzle solving brain space. Though they're tricky, it feels like this just could be how she goes. How do I... It's like I don't have to divide them. They're just so far and divide these guys from the stars. It's just that the stars are so far apart that it feels very unlikely that I would be able to have all of them together, you know? And because they're colors, can I only have two? Was that true of you guys? No. It only matters if they're the stars, so there can only be two. The colors just mean dividing, I think. The star mechanic is that they gotta be in pairs. The color thing is its own mechanic. Right? Okay. See, now I'm like, I could do this, but then they're not in pairs. Oh, and I'd also block myself off. There's multiple reasons why I can't do it. Okay. All right. Try going the other direction instead of... Yeah, I somehow have to end with this shape, I feel like. Just because of where, because there's only so many places you can put it. That like actually includes it. You can't put it here because this divides it off. Like, so this doesn't work. I don't know how you do here without cutting it off. You could go here, but again, you cut yourself off. Go this way. Could go this way. Could go this way. Hey, okay. Oh, we got a crooked one. Okay, that In theory, that simplifies things. Okay. Oh. Okay. So I see this being a potential. I say it simplifies things. No, nothing ever. I mean, sometimes they are very simple. Sometimes the next step is very simple because it's teaching you a new thing, and so it like takes a step back in difficulty, even if it's part of the same like row of mechanics learning. Okay. Once again, I have to remember that they don't have to be together. These guys. As I feel like my head is my instinct is to try and put them together, but they don't have to be. So like I could have get your 1 2 3 2, yeah. But then what do I do with you, you lovely block of 4? Oh, you know what? The problem with the block of 4. So we have to include the block of 4 in the stars because. Otherwise, it's going to cut them off from each other. So it has to be kind of up here, which means we do have to use you somehow to make that work. So, but how? Okay, so the block of 4 needs to be down here. And then you... Fuck, but then that's this way and it's cutting off everything. Okay. You could be here, but then we're not actually getting... We need to include the block of 4 in order to make it happen. Hi. Hi, cheap viewers. As has been said before, we only want expensive viewers on this channel. Okay. Yeah, because it feels like what I want to do is like... I'm not even thinking about how to get to the end. I just got to figure out some shapes here. 3, 4. But then what do I do with you, you know? How do I get you in there? But I feel like we have to include them. Where else is that 4 gonna go? Because if we don't use the L at all, then the block of 4 has to be here. And if the block of 4 is there, then it cuts the stars off from each other. How much like nonsense does this all sound like for anyone who's just joined and doesn't know the mechanics yet? I not even just joined, just wasn't here for the tutorials of these mechanics. Okay. Okay. Let me think, because you can also be sideways. Does that help us? I don't know that it does, because I feel like... The problem is if these two need to be next together, then it feels like this needs to be the 4. That's perfect, except it doesn't include you. And we need to include you. How do we include you? If only you were also crooked, because then... Well, actually, I don't know if that would help me. I mean, it would help, I suppose, but it... would still be tricky. Okay. I'm like shrinking down. Should I raise my chair? I always lower my chair because when I'm sitting up, like I lower it to what I usually sit at, because when I'm sitting up, I give myself a haircut. But I keep crouching to look into the puzzle more, so maybe I'll raise it a bit. Just a little bit. Just enough that I can sit more like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, and I have to not mirror it, but it could potentially also be like this shape. See, that shape would get us like these guys together. But then that would make the 4 have to be here. You know, it would have to be like, which doesn't actually. I need like an extra square. You know, I need this to be the 4. Again, still not even looking at how to get up there. Maybe that's what I should do. I should work backwards and figure out what shapes lead us to the end. See, then that leaves, yeah, these guys too divided. But I do like how neatly that takes us to the end, having the 4 up there. Same with having the 4 down here and then just you there. Think outside the box, because at this point I'm stuck on, like, I have 2 thoughts in my head on how to solve it, and I don't think either of them are right, because I'm not finding it, which means I'm not actually close, which means I need to think of it in a new direction, but I'm too stuck on that. Like, can I can't, right? I can't. I gotta include them all somehow, because this line of 4. There is 4 here, right? This isn't a case of last time where I just didn't count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. And then you're 3 and 2. You are this shape. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let me just look at these other ones for inspiration. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. No, but then how do I get... I was like, I found a way to include all of them in the shape, but not in a way that takes us to the end. Okay, is there a path to this, though, that leaves us going there back? I don't know that there's another way to include all the shapes. Unless... No, I think this is the way we include all the shapes. So, is it just the path, then? But how do I do this path? Now my problem is, I've taken my headphones out to get rid of... There you go. I was like, I've taken my headphones out to get rid of the game sound, but now all I hear is my phone. I mustn't forget to turn it back on when I when I leave this. This is my... I do that all the time. Anytime I like have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb or silent, I frequently forget to put it back on. Sometimes for days after. And then it's like, why am I missing all these messages? That's why. That's why. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's another version of this shape that works. And unfortunately, I don't really see a path. Wait, okay. Okay, what if... Oh, God, okay, there we go. What the fuck is that? What's this bullshit? I mean, I guess it can be shaped in any direction. Good lord. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So it has to be like, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that shape is this. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, but we'd have to include it. So, okay. Good lord. Okay. Can I flip it? Does that help me? One, 2, 3, 4. Not really, because now all the shapes are... Now there's 3 by 3 instead of... Which is bad, right? Yeah, okay. I was like, it has to be pairs. It can't just be evenly divided. I mean, that was worth finding out. Is there a sideways version of it that helps us? No, because that... Okay, that doesn't include the shape, which we needed to include the shape. Is that it? 2, 2, 2. Okay. Oh! 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 We're moving in a different direction. Okay, wow, this is a big grid. Okay. So it's introduced to these being different colors. So I assume they cannot be together. Maybe they can be together because there's not an even number of stars, so this purple has to be included with one of the stars. Oh no. Oh, game, you could have given me an easier version to teach me this first, because I have questions. Because can these guys be included together? Maybe they can then? Maybe they can. Where do I have other... Yeah, okay, they can. It's only the squares. It's only the squares that can't be with other colors, because they're the Bandana Phoenixes. They're the 1960s squares, segregation, etc., etc. Okay. Ooh, nothing. They just won't be able, like, we won't be able to have it with more than one star. Okay. So. Oh, no. Okay. It feels like this is, like, connecting these three is the way to go. Though, you know, I say that, and maybe connecting you guys is the way to go. And I use you to... Oh, no. How would I do that? So you're only 3. And you're 3. So they could connect this way if I can somehow get this shape in. It's an awkward shape, though, because it does require me to, like, end this way or end this way. Which... This is possible. If I do... I'm gonna ignore the L for now and just figure out the direction this would need to happen in. So that could happen. And then that would be everything divided. Now I just have to figure out the L situation, because the L... I think the L has to be... The L could maybe be... I was going to say it could be included here, but it cannot, because of what I've done here. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a way for the L to be... Maybe I do need to do these guys, because I don't think there's a way for the L to not be... Like, it's coming down here, so it's going to be part of one of these. So... 1, 2, 3... No, that doesn't work. Well, or maybe it does. No, it doesn't, because I would have to divide. What an awkward spot you're in. Because this 1, 2, 3 can only be here or here. That's its only options. Unless... no. was so into this shape. This L has screwed me over. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's a way, but it's always going to be connected. But maybe there's a way to leave. Yeah, it's like I just don't know how to make this L shape without cutting stars off from each other. I gotta figure out what's the best pairing. Cause like this feels... Because my initial thought had been to pair these two together and then couldn't see a way to do it. See the code. Well, I just saw now that you have enough for lose the glasses again. Not gonna reveal it. Just gonna let that weigh on my mind for the future. I think Saberni did it to me last time, and it was just like, well, listen, this isn't the worst game for it. It just means that I like, I really gotta. It's, you know, it's just, it's another, it's a it's just another thing to weigh on the brain. Anyway, so I suppose for now I appreciate not doing it. 'Cause this one's really stumped me again. Okay. Okay, what if 1, 2, 3 from the top, L from here, then this 1, 2, 3. So that makes that a shape. Okay, now how do I do that in a way that ends up here instead? know if I can. Oh, and I've reversed. No, no, that's okay. The 3 from the top is on the bottom. The L is on the L. And then the 3 in the middle is on the top. So, but I could technically flip. The 3 at the top just needs to be on the bottom. I can put the L at the top instead. Does that help me? I don't know if it does. Maybe it does if I put it... Nope. Just immediate... Nope. I was going to say maybe it does if I put it like here instead, but no, that... No, because I need it to be... I need its 2 to get me high enough for the 3. But like... close you off. If I can put it at the top. Yeah, I just don't see a way to do that. I need to close this off. So no, these are all within 3. I was like, is there a way for me to do that on the other side instead? And would that make a difference? I don't know that it would. I guess I could try U as the L, U as the 3. And then what? This? And then are you not cut off? Those 2 have each other. Those 2 have each other. You've got a 3. Whew, okay. Okay. Oh, wait. What's the blue square thing? Is you have to subtract... Oh, no. What? How does that mechanic work again? It's you have to subtract the hollow squares from the shape? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So, we could do with this. Because that would get rid of a corner, which leaves just one of those squares. Okay, yeah, okay. I am having fun. I realize I'm making a lot of pained noises, but this is good. It's good brain workout shit. It hurts my brain, but in a good way. Okay. Both of you are crooked. Interesting. Okay, then we have... Like, these guys need to be together, ignoring the orange, and you two need to be together. Okay. You are an L that can be flipped around. You are also an L that can be flipped around. You're just a little too. So you have to go here. Well, I guess not. I guess if I attach you to an L, you can go somewhere. But as far as putting you by yourself, you have to go there. But I can maybe move you around with an L. Could I turn these into just a block? I was like, these two L's next to each other, and then you put this 2 in the middle. It would just be a block of... No. No, because it would have space missing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You together would be like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, plus the 2 in the middle, plus you. It would be like this shape. Yeah. Or this shape. Either way it works. But I was wondering if it could turn out into this shape, but no. There's got to be a piece missing out. Okay. Does that do anything for me? This? 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it does do anything for me. Hey, cool. Wait, what am I missing then? This doesn't seem to have unlocked another area. How do I get to you? I gotta explore more? What am I missing? I mean, I guess I could try that timer again, but I felt like I had to, because where is it? I felt like I had to solve more to get to it. Because it's, yeah, you're all the way over here. And that's the thing that opens it here. So I was hoping that one of these would connect to this. Because look at what I have to go all the way down there and there and there and there. Like, there's no way I'm getting there. Oh, there's a burned out tree. Oh no. What happened over there, buddy? Okay. Ooh, it is quite the maze. That's the other thing. It's like, would I even remember how to get here? There's no way. There's no way. No, I saw it. Like, I don't think I could have gone any faster than that. I could see it close though, which is infuriating. Okay, I wonder, do I have to solve a different area? But I don't see any chords that are like leading. What's over there? Did I go over there? Can I get over there? Oh, it really is a maze. Okay. Like this path? Are you... Yeah, there's something that I haven't unlocked. Yeah, no, this is... Okay, this is this area. Like, how do I get there? I'm just trying to solve things from a distance. And then I solved... Yeah, that area I've solved. do I get over here? That's locked off. I clearly have to solve stuff around that. Behind the castle? Is there anything behind the castle I could get to? Oh, look like there's like a thing that opens up over there. What about you? Can I get to you anyhow? No. It's this little area. Huh. Huh. Okay. And then this is the area where the, yeah, with you. I might look up if I have to just do that fast. I won't look up like how to solve any puzzles. I'll just look up how to look up if there's a puzzle that leads me to be able to a bridge that takes me there faster rather than just trying to book it from where I am, because it feels like that would be the solution, is to solve something that would take me there. Yeah, okay, then there's nothing here. There's all my laser beams. See, those two are fading back and forth between two colors, and this one's solid. So I'm not sure, does that mean I have something yet to do? I don't know. I thought the one that was fading colors was, oh, I will have to solve... Yeah, okay, nothing over here either. I will have to solve, because there were two puzzles up at the top of the castle, the castle laser beam. So I thought that it would turn into a solid color after I solved the second one, but it didn't. Okay, I think I have like 6 left. I feel like there was like 9. I want to say it was in 3s, but maybe I'm wrong. I could go back up there and check, but that's a long way away. Okay, well, what am I missing here? I've been flummoxed by the maze. What am I missing? It's true. Oh, the boat. I could also... Right, let's look at the map, because there's... Okay. The triangle's not on... Oh, there's whatever this is. Yeah, because this... Wait, where's the... Yeah, because there's Apple Tree. There's like the initial learn how to play area. Yeah. Like, I think I've done all these. I don't think I've done this, and I don't think I've done this. I can't see this very well, but I think it's just the castle. Can't see this very well, so I'm not sure what that is, but... And then I've done this for sure. That's where I unlocked this boat. I guess I could just travel to each of them, and that would tell me. But yeah, I don't think I've done this. And I don't see the triangle on here. So where does that come into play? I had to sneeze. Okay, okay. Well, I only want to play for like... Well, I want to play forever, but I only should play for another, like, 20 minutes, maybe a half hour. So I could, like, travel to a new area and explore it a bit and then leave off there. Or maybe... Like, what I'm... Like, I could solve that. I can see you. I could solve that. Maybe... Can I solve it from here? The fact that you can open the puzzle solver anywhere made me think that... Maybe that's all I need. I can! Okay, 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 okay. Oh. Oh, wait, where's the end? Wait, where? Oh, the end's down. Oh my god, it's so hard to see. You have a meeting in 30 minutes, so perfect for you. Excellent, excellent. Okay, the end's... Oh my god, this is so hard to do. Okay, so the end's down there. Okay, okay. So can I just do that? What did that do? What did that... Can I solve... How did that help me? Did that help me? It lit something up. Maybe something I can't see unless I go behind the castle? I think there's a cat trying to break into my door. Maybe I have to go to the castle. Are there more that I can solve just by squinting? Oh, let's look over here. Any puzzles over here? Can't see any. Can I maybe solve the one that's through that door? Like maybe there's not something opened up. Maybe it's just a time solving. Can I see it? Can I see anything in there? Not really. Okay, well there goes that theory. Well, maybe I should go to the castle. Maybe I should go back to the castle. I'll just look through these areas first and see if there's any more distance puzzles I can solve. Nothing in the burned out tree. Nothing over here. Oh, but maybe I can solve through here? Hello? Hello? No. It looks like it's facing... It looks like that's maybe a puzzle, but it's facing the wrong way. Maybe... Oh yeah, no, that's the end of that. Okay, so maybe I can solve it through a slat on the other side. Anything here? Oh... I can't see it. I don't think I can solve that one. But maybe from on top of stuff? Okay. Down we go. Oh, no, that's up. Oh no, I'm so lost. It's a maze! Okay, yeah, here's the entrance. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess I should check. Because, you know, it could be that these dead ends aren't dead ends. If I just believe. Okay. Oh, any... No circles. Anything over here? No, okay. Alright, let's take a lovely boat ride to... I don't know. I think I do have to take the boat to get back to... wherever. So the castle's right there, so... let's... Wait, is that... Yeah, that's where I am. Okay. Well, I could take a tour around the whole thing, but no, we'll go through. Go here. Yeah. Whee! Okay, I'm gonna put my headphones back in. What if there's, I don't know. Oh yes, there's lovely water sounds. We're going on a cruise. How delightful. Wow, really going through the wreckage. That's fun. I do wonder, because we have this key thing here. I was like, can we speed it up with that? I don't want to right now. At least the first time I go anywhere, I want to go on the visual journey. Oh. Are you letting them know we're coming through? See, this is why I have to put my headphones back in. Or else I miss the fun bell. The water effect is quite nice. Like, it's a good mix of reflection and also being able to see through. I don't know. For a game that is, like, reasonably stylized, it's quite realistic. Yeah, I was like, have I been to this area? I came here because it's close to the... Oh. Oh, so I can't come here yet. I have to unlock all of this. Well, there was stuff to open over here that I think now I do know how to do. Okay. Well, geez. Okay. Well, where do I go? I did do this area before. Is this the... Oh, did I do this area before? Yes, this was the first laser up here. Yeah. Okay. This surely is open. I definitely did this area. I just need to get to a place where I can get off and into the area proper. Yeah, so maybe that's my next goal, is to do this, but I do want to check out the backside of the castle and see if I can see anything that I can solve in the treehouse. And that might be something it's so hard to, it's nerve-wracking to look up stuff in a puzzle game, because the chances you'll stumble on. But that being said, I don't know, I feel like some people are pretty good at, like, hey, the fun of this game is figuring out the puzzles, so are you sure you want to see this? Like having warnings before they give actual solutions. Though maybe that was just the guide Rosale play found me. Maybe that's not true with other guides. Which I've only gone to once, and then was delighted to learn. I mean, I could revisit it to see if the triangle mechanic is on it and see if it tells me where the triangle mechanic is. I have to assume it's like here or something. Because some of these look like they're the shape of the mechanic shape, and some of them look like they're the shape of like what the path tells you. Like this is where you learned the symmetrical paths, and then this is like the tree paths. And then I guess these are like the OG mazes, if I'm reading this map right. I could come around here too. Like this. Is that the... I guess this is the swamp, and this is where the original... where the boat was originally. Anyway, good to know that they're not like... You can't just get everywhere. Like, I wonder... I guess I shouldn't speak too soon. I might not be able to get in through here, but because I've solved this area, surely I can get in through there. Yeah, see, there's the original... the first laser we found. It is quite pretty. Oh, we're just really on the beach here. Oh, look at the trees reflected. That's lovely. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, wait, where's my face cam? I'm not blocking anything, am I? Ooh, everything's turning pink. Oh yeah, I maybe haven't solved this. Oh yes, I have. Great, great news. Yes, yes, because there it is. There's the symmetrical stuff. This isn't where we learned symmetrical stuff. It was more like this was the test area for what we learned over at the dock. Which is over here. Memories. That was our very first session, ages ago. Years. Can I get out? Hey. Much more promising. Okay, sweet. All right, all right. So... very first laser. Okay. Guess there's maybe stuff over here. I don't know that I've powered it up though. What do I need to do to power it up? Maybe I should follow a wire. Are there puzzles over here? I remember looking over here. I just don't remember. Oh. Sure. Yeah, okay, I feel like they're not powered up. Yes, yes. They're weird shapes. Coming from in here. Yeah, you're not powered up at all. Okay. Where are your cords leading to? Got the one leading down there. Got the one leading over here. Oh, that's more inside powered up stuff. Curious. Curious. Yeah, I don't see an obvious way to power that one up. So it just might be. Okay, yes, there's the dam. Okay. Oh, okay, I can't do the dam yet because I haven't learned this thing yet. What does it mean? So there's that thing and triangle? Those are different things? So I might have two more mechanics to learn after stars. Anything down here I can do? No, because that needs to unpower it. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna look behind the castle and then we'll call it for the day. Oh gosh, how do I get? I get over to the castle. Oh, can I go? Aha! Well, well, well. Oh. You're in an interesting position. I was like, just 2 pieces. Easy. It's not easy. I've been tricked. I mean, there's the shape. But what good does that do me? Okay, let's try going at it from this direction. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Then I assume I'm just going to be doing this area 1 door at a time. Because, yeah, okay, so these need power from up there, so I gotta wait to do the rest of this area, I assume. Well, you look like you maybe have power. You do not. You're not a puzzle. Road. And you don't have power, so I can't unlock the fast travel to you. The boat travel. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I don't need to. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, sweet. Well, now I don't have to travel nearly so far. Okay. That's nice. That's nice that the boats have power. It's like I don't need you just yet, because I'm going to go to the castle, but still nice. Okay, that's not the way up. Just lovely. God, that looks like it could be a thing. Castle. Gotta be a castle. Okay, now where was this place where things were visible? Was it? Is there like a door down somewhere? Yes, okay. Oh gosh, there's all kinds of puzzles over here. Do any of you have power? Oh-ho! Oh. Oh. What? That feels like surely they're different colors. Surely that means something. But is this a tutorial? And I'll figure it out. It seems like there's too many squares for it to be a tutorial. Usually the first of a tutorial is like 4 squares and there's one path you can go through. Okay, well, we'll deal with you later. God, if I remember. Oh! You closed on me. It's another timed one. Okay. Okay, so was this where I wanted to go, or did I want... Oh my god, there's so many puzzles over here. Oh boy. So where was it that I was actually wanting to go, that I could see... Was I able to get through back here? I was, okay. See, because there's like a path there. I don't know that I can get there. Oh, okay. It's not enough. Yeah. Okay, well, there goes that idea. Yeah, you can only go along the pink. Okay. Still gotta figure that stuff out, too. Okay. Well, I think I'll leave it here. It doesn't leave me with a direction, really, next time when I start, but... maybe I'll try and find a... guide isn't the right word, like a forum, a hint area of like what I should do next, because I am a little bit lost. Though maybe it'll just, it's gonna be a week off between, so maybe I'll just coming in fresh-faced, fresh-brained will be enough for me to. Oh my god, stretch. enough for me to decide where to go next. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching me go for about an hour and a half there. Just I guess maybe more like hour 40, hour 50, whatever it was. I don't know how long I was gone. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that I was like, I'll try and finish it in the next sitting, but it looks like there's a lot more puzzles still. So maybe I'm a little bit. That's maybe a little too enthusiastic, or not enthusiastic, optimistic. No such thing as too enthusiastic. So yeah, like I said, I'm hoping to still stream this Thursday, and then next week I will be off, and then after that. I will hopefully be back, but I think I will know by next week, hopefully. So just hang out on my socials and you will get updates. I also, I try to be good about updating my Twitch schedule, like doing the vacation, there's like a vacation thing you can turn on to say, she's not streaming for this week. So I do try to keep that, on top of that. So yeah. Outro. Gosh, it really only takes like a week to forget everything. I guess a week and a half to forget everything. Yeah, I guess while I'm on chaos schedule and taking hiatuses and stuff like that, if you miss me and you want to revisit some old streams or catch up on ones you missed or check out other games that I've played, I do have a YouTube where I upload all my VODs. I'm QuiteContraryTV over there. Like I said earlier, I do update my social media about when I'm going to stream, especially important during these chaotic times where my streaming schedule is less regular. But I'm QuiteContraryTV everywhere on the internet if you want to find me. But if you like direct links, I do have a link tree that you can find links to my Instagram and Blue Sky, things like that. check me out over there. If you are looking for something a little more polished, a little quicker watch, on the old YouTubes, on the old tubes of you. I do have another YouTube channel with my friends called Polychrome where we do edited content. It's us. We play video games together. We talk about nerdy shit. We review stuff. It's a good time. You should check it out. And if you like what you see over there and you like the people that you see over there, a lot of them also have Twitch channels that you can check out. Here they are. A few people also on hiatus right now, but Venomous Goat TV is regularly streaming on Sunday evenings, though he will be off to Japan in a bit. I think... I want to say May. I want to say early May is when he leaves, so he should be here for the rest of April. But yeah, check him out on Sunday evenings. Vantana PNX on Friday evenings. Though sometimes she does other streams other times. So give her a follower. Give her a follower, so you can see when she's live. Yeah, you should give everyone a follow just to see when they're back from hiatus and stuff. Yeah, because they're great. I like them. Yeah, that's it. It's like, do I have anything else? I've leaned too far forward. I've leaned too far forward and I'm out of focus. There. Hey, when I want to really get in here, I got to change the focus and really just like talk to you guys. Yeah, that's it. That's everything I have to say. Thank you so much for joining. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I've just forgotten how to do outros. I've forgotten how to say goodbye. We're just gonna get stuck in a loop. No, but before that happens to us, I shall away. But yeah, thanks again for joining, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Bye.